from an industry perspective, of course, there was a lot of stimulus that was put into the system, and if you think about your job keeper and even your job seeker, we won't see the full impact of actually coming off that until probably March next year. But I take a great confidence in our own portfolio with our own customers, because in relation to our portfolio, 48% of our customers are at least 6 months in advance of their repayments, and around 40% are 1 year ahead in their repayments. So people have been very sensible and building up buffers to be able to enable them to get back on their feet in an appropriate manner.
And Marnie, some other big decisions that you've taken is a 10% pay cut for the next 6 months for the bank's board. I assume that includes you as well, but also a deferral of the decision on dividends. Was there much unanimity behind those decisions? How hard were they to arrive at?
Yeah, look, the dividend decision is a board decision, so I can't speak too much into the detail of the deliberations that go on within a board meeting, except to say that we've provided some more clarity to the market. We did defer a dividend decision for prudent reasons back in August. We've now actually put a bookend on that, and we will be making, at the very latest, we'll be making a decision about that and announcing that to market at our interim results in February.
And as just a company, from an operational perspective, how are you bracing for the uncertainty of the next 6 months to 12 months until we get any kind of clarity on a vaccine?
Yeah, I mean, we all have to learn to live in what is a COVID normal now. We realise that from an economic perspective, we need to keep our economy going. And like I said, that's why I was encouraged when the Premier actually made the announcements in Victoria yesterday. I don't know, I'm not a health expert, I don't know when there'll be a vaccine available and widely available here in Australia, but we can't wait for those things to be here. We have to keep the economy going, and I'm really pleased to see that a lot of the industries who have been very challenged through this period of time have now got the ability in a COVID-safe way to reopen.
Marnie, I wanted to get your thoughts in terms of the responsible lending obligations being eased off considerably. How does that factor for Bendigo? Is it going to be a net positive, or is it basically unfairly tilted towards those big four banks and potentially opening up the door yet again to lie loans pervading the system?
Yeah, it was a difficult situation for financial institutions to have multiple regulators across responsible lending requirements. So to now just have the one regulator in APRA. So they haven't been removed completely. That we've just got one regulator as opposed to two. And from our perspective, and I can't speak for others within the industry, but from our perspective, our policies don't change as a result of this. And it's in no one's best interest, whether that's the borrower or the bank itself, to be actually writing loans that go bad. So, I think the focus on responsible lending still stays there regardless of any changes from a regulator point of view and removing of a regulator.